surface of the navel looked normal, like it has even healed, nothing. I was not like, where is now this discharge coming from? That was how I still wired it again. That the thing now came out like that. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? I've not seen it before. Our brother's one was not like that. I showed somebody. The person too did not know. They said I should be putting hot water there. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, my name is Eunice Shalom, and you're welcome to this channel. Please feel comfortable and watch any videos on this channel. You're free to click on any video on this channel. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get premium content and updates on whatever is going on. I'm going to post the video on this channel and you'll be the one to get notified first. That is if you turn on the bell notification. Without further ado, let us get right into the video. When I gave birth to my baby, she was the definition of a perfect baby. She weighs 3.6 kg. She was not too big, but she's quite big, and she was perfect. She cries when she's supposed to cry. She breastfed well. You know, some babies have problem with maybe holding the breast, holding the nipple, but ours was just perfect. She wasn't having any issue sucking, because I gave birth to her. I was two days or 1 day short of 40 weeks, so she was already 39 weeks plus before I gave birth to her. So after then, we left the hospital. The baby was fine, the mother was fine, so they discharged us to leave the hospital. Immediately we left the hospital, she started taking her bath. Our grandmother was around to take care of the both of us, because the mother that just gave birth, she needs taking care of because except if she doesn't have anybody to do it for her, then she had to just be strong for herself. Because my mother-in-law was around, my mom came, we had friends and sisters that came to take care of us and the baby. So the first day when she bathed, she took a bath. Second day, third day, fourth day, that was when I noticed that our umbilical cord was still as fresh as if I just gave birth to her on the 5th day. So I expressed concern that this umbilical cord it's supposed to be drying up or showing maybe that it's already shrinking, or it will soon fall off. Because when I gave birth to our older brother, his own umbilical stump fell off at 5 days. So when it got to 5 days and ours was still looking like that, I wasn't worried because I know it will fall off, but I was just kind of concerned that how come ours has not fallen off. Then my mother-in-law too was saying that she was observing also, but she decided to just wait a little bit more. So they gave us something from the hospital, like a chloroxy gel. That's a gel by drop feed to be applying to prevent infection. So because on a normal day, maybe like the normal thing for West African people, for Nigerian, for grandmas to do is to put hot water. They'll put hot water on it, but here now, in this modern world, they said it's not necessary anymore to be putting hot water on the tummy, that we should just allow it to fall off first. So after the 5 days, 6 days, then 1 week, this thing is not, but it now started showing sign of drying up. So I was happy. I was saying that it will soon fall off. Then I checked Google, like, you know, they say that when something is wrong with you, if you can't check Google to just tell you that it's tumor, cancer, or that kind of a thing that is wrong with you. But I was just nervous that I had to. Then when I checked Google, then I saw some application and some sites, they said that highest 2 weeks it will drop. I was like, I only still 1 week go. We still have like a week to go. Hopefully before the 2 weeks will come, the thing will fall off. I think maybe some days after 1 week, that was when my own mom now came. She was like, this thing has not fallen off. I was like, that's how I see it though. The thing is still there. So we started cleaning it with methylated spirit, because my mom is a nurse. So she started cleaning it with methylated spirit, clean it with cotton bud. The cotton bud, she will just clean round it like that. The day it will reach, it was remaining a day for it to clock 2 weeks. That was when that thing fell off. I was so happy that finally it has fallen off. So later, like a week after my mom left, then the next week, she was around 3 weeks then, that was when I noticed that if I wear diapers, the place will become stained. The place of her navel will become stained with maybe something like a brown discharge or something. I was like, where is this thing coming from? I checked all of my privates and stomach. I saw that there was nothing strange that is happening there. It was up to like 1 month. She was up to 1 month before I noticed that the thing was coming out from her navel. By this time, the discharge was already. If you wear her clothes, the place will the side of her navel will stain. If you wear her diapers, it will stain. So I had to open the diapers down to make sure the place is exposed. So when I was now worried, then I was like, the face of the navel looked normal, like it has even healed, nothing. I was not like, where is now this discharge coming from? This is a normal navel. Is it our intestine is the one bringing it out, or the thing did not close? Or that was when I just opened it. Then I just I just opened her tummy. I thought this is her navel. Then her tummy, I just did like this to spread her tummy. That was when I now saw that there's something like a jelly inside the tummy, which is what you saw on the thumbnail. I will insert a picture of it here too. I was like, God, Jesus. That was how I still wired it again. That the thing now came out like that. I was like, oh my God. I was so scared. I was so nervous. I didn't know what. Oh my God. I didn't know what to do. I was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? I've not seen it before. Our brother's one was not like that. I showed somebody. The person too did not know. They said I should be putting hot water. What? Hot water for what? If it's an intestine, will I be putting hot water? That was I just said, no. Immediately our dad came from work. I showed the dad that this is what I saw. We took her to the hospital. So when we took her to the hospital, I was expecting, I wanted to see a pediatrician, that is a consultant. But the person was not around, was not on seat. So I saw like a general doctor. That the doctor said he's a young doctor. He doesn't know what it is. He was like, did he injure there? Was it this thing? I said it took a while before our umbilical cord fell off. But this was what came out of it after about 1 week that the thing fell off. I was just disturbed because I've not seen that kind of thing before. I was so scared. Then later, it was when I talked to my mom. Talked to some other people that I knew that it is umbilical granuloma that is worrying my child. I was like, Jesus.